I'm defacing a hard drive right now, so I might as well record through all this. It is January 4th, 2018 at 1:14 p.m. I'm Taylor Joyce, and we're going to continue the story. Manning Chiho, our first tender recruit on our side, was a good owner of things to come. But our site was short-lived. 1 week later, we still hadn't gained a single additional affiliate. Leave on recruiting me for the moment. I just thought I said that 2 days ago, but it wasn't because she was absurd. But it was because he had already gone through the whole student body. It wasn't hard so few people at school. Let's do the best you can with the members we have. I'm Masaya-san. You've been reacting socially. So you want to be like Minato Arisato, or Toriseta, or Hikarusu? Because those are my friends. Those are some friends I'm not fond of having. We thought that Arise or Ruriko-san did the inviting. We got a lot more members right away. It just went to show how strongly opposed student party was to reform. I know, I guess the protagonist of some games is that if you think about it, they don't leave you, if you're socially, they won't leave you alone. I'm just saying. So you watched the dining hall when Rise-san came running up to me. She was happy. Awesome, look at this. Huh? She had an A4-size sheet of paper. I had chopsticks in my mouth while I looked at it. No, it's before matters with chopsticks in your mouth. Oh, right. Before I could move, she took the chopsticks and set them on my plate. This is... I just went to the first graph and I was shocked when I double-checked the title. Ugly was that approval survey. What? I didn't tell you? No, it's the first time I've heard of it. Let's see. Curious. Miss Sun sat down, deep with thought. After a moment, she hit her fist to her palm with realization. It was so bad that I didn't show them to you. Look at the graph for the first survey. It's basically just riding the horizontal axis. So we all vote. They didn't cast it. Right. Senior advocates an impartial approval survey once a week and publish the results on Monday. That's pretty often. Yeah, so that's why it would be our trump card. We can usually check any changes to approval rating. I was about to grasp. The first second polls both gave me just one vote. The third poll was a sharp spike upwards. I couldn't contain my surprise. Polls on Saturday. So the second poll represents the 11th to the 16th. Yeah, might have won that too. Back presents to Chiho-san. Ah. Here Chiho-san slapped me on the 11th and the 13th. But now over to the truth of the matter. They also know that Chiho-san and Ruriko-san are different affiliates. This really counts for the changes in the results. I see. That's what you decided meant before about a trump card. So this is pretty encouraging. I know. But I do have one concern. What is it? How many votes are there in total? It sounds like this she spoke. Reading final course is 463. You're wise twice out of 463, huh? Well, we just began, of course. That's true. Wait, this is our starting line. All the criticism is gone. Huron, I believe we're ready for the supporters. Doesn't need to be unanimous after all. We only just went 32 for a majority. If you think about it that way, it's rather close, isn't it? It is. Anyway, I'm gonna do my best. I don't want to leave here after only one term. Yes, it's very true. I was happy to see the results. Because cause have hope. Yeah. Remember how she had run to me, results in hand. Serious on the site was what made me happier than anything. The rush break, something usually happens. I got an email. Dear Sender, such just read urgent, but I didn't know what it could be about. I opened the message viciously. I'm reading the contents, my eyes open wide. Shihan's sorrow come right away. That was the entire message. Like I saw it, the body with no details, yet it was enough to send me into panic. She had a feeling after all. There was only been a week since she was invited to the White Wheel Society. Standing could have changed much since then. Then there was the slap. It didn't bother me with that since it was off. I thought the matter was closed, but still. Most people took it as an excuse to be even harder on her. If this is so proper after all. Usan had said it too, the first act of violence at the school. The more I thought about it, the more worried I became. I remember this one too. From watching it, and it's not gonna be good. Follow the classroom, cell phone in hand. Ran, waving people in the hallways to reach the George Hill's classroom 2B. What could possibly be? All that usual was usual classroom chatter. There is that for some reason all eyes in the hall were focused on me. I had been at school for 3 weeks now. There was no reason that I should be staring like this anymore. There was no reason we seemed to be back to square one. Must be with the man of something happening to Chiho. You see what I would do. I was sure that's what it was. The other thing went up beside me. And the girls out of the crowds around, that confirmed it. Chiho! Huh? What? Another room. Eyes wide. Girls were all in the middle of changing. Chiho-san? What? Are you okay? No, I thought you might be in trouble. That's why I'm here. I'm in trouble. I knew it. Tentacular serpents. Huh? Did you hear if that's what we're changing? You wanna get the hell out! Whoa! Just screams like a story gun. Everyone started throwing things. Oh! What's the back end of the hall? Let's just back into the hall. Ugh! You fiend! Ugh, old woman from the Guardian. Haven't seen each other in a while. She I heard 80% part of the contact, but I can see that it was always a clever act. No, this is all just a misunderstanding. Mrs., come with me. Now the Guardian arrived. They each took me with one arm, dragging it into my feet. Said to be women, they were quite strong, and there was nothing I could do to resist them. Hey, you don't be rough with him. Sad you, aren't you the victim here? Well, it's not. What's going on here? Ah, sister. That was fast. So, I assume they said as soon as I opened the door, and this man said at the exact time I opened the door. Okay? I assuming I was going at the same, real fast and out of speed. That means for the time they sent the message, they had to have received it. Went from their station, which is probably, let's say, the first floor of the stool. Go to the second floor, section 2B, in that amount of time. Yeah, I'm not buying it. Someone set me up. I see you put the student that Okanoki Messiah into the classroom, knowing that the clothes inside were changing. What's with that? Why does everyone assume that I knew? Is this true? No, I would never. Lying again. Not lying, really. I really didn't. Was you the God do not lying? Yes. Never seen him see his face so stern, but just squared in the eyes and nodded. Look, I even have proof. Proof? Moving my arm out of the elbow, I offered my cell phone to her. Guys, give me a while ago. Look at it. She could check the screen. This guy from the overheard? What? Yes. Is she was with them? Yes. There says directly speaking of which. Second? Are you acquainted with the sender? No, I don't know them. I see. Very well. Let's go. Then she turned on her heel and began marching, holding me by the arm. She turned towards us as she heard our footsteps approach. You do this page, don't you? You should get the class sheet, son. Oh, but... Well, now if you're a hero, Masaya-kun, aren't you? You guys have one later. Oh, guess so. She stayed where she was, but since we were walking, she was naturally widened. It's okay, don't worry. I'm not worried. See you later. Nice. Cherry Tina was standing in the middle of the hallway watching us till we turned the corner. The mist now was cleared up quickly. The delicate mouse, this machine took us to the vacant rose garden to explain. Who had sent an email was extremely flustered. I didn't send an email, I really didn't. What does it mean, sister? There's someone playing prank, or someone tried to set me up. Frank. Do you have yourself in your hand at all times? No. You know on my desk a lot. Just you not knowingly. Why though? When would you ever need the way you're sending something? That seems like a pointless option to add to any phone. These phones have a way to send function. Someone can use it and send email without the phone's owner never knowing it. What is this thing? I have an idea. I don't know. Rabbi is not searching for the one responsible. But he's only a boy at a girls' school. Now some girls would feel inclined to play a prank. As it is, the school's not such a thing. In addition, Sushima smiled brightly. It's like quite Joseph, I imagine. Huh? You see the while did he see why they were changing? Well. Take a view of them. I was right behind him at the time. See if it as well. Let's just be that turn to find the culprit. Oh no, it's okay. You're really healthy, young man. Oh, it's just I don't really want to make a fuss. It's a joke. Shall we even matter at that then? Citizens outside the purview of the Guardian. That did at least be at last. Second, return to class. Ah, right. Just note, Masako, it is unlikely that every single person here will warm to your presence. Don't worry. Don't worry you. There are those who don't that do welcome you as well. Right. I can go longer, I guess. I can hardly believe it. I got in the courtyard at Maria Hall and I told you what happened. Nothing must have happened when you came late to class. I didn't hear about it? Don't change the atmosphere when I entered, so I had a feeling that it didn't. So I just a little procrastinating after all. No one sent emails to each other? We'll do that during class. Yeah, my high school is very different about that. All day, every class. Sorry, this is always very strict about those kinds of things. Looks like it. Is it for other schools? Do a town at our table as well. All the association of rivals, students of his nest were still all on friendly terms. It's like me and chatting like this is like the most natural thing in the world. That's true. Before I came here, students would always gossip about use their cell phones during class. It's completely normal. I see. For prank? It wasn't sure which that, but wonder who it could have been. Yeah, who could it have been? I mean, really? At this point, knowing what we know is obvious. But characters in the game are clueless as usual. Couldn't be. Oh. Oh, this idea? Oh, no, not exactly. What's it in there? That's what I'm really interested in. Well. What was that? Oh, it was like there was a shelter in room 2B, that sort of thing. Messiah, I had to ask you a question. Why did you lie with something like this? I don't get it. I just don't get it. You're standing on thin ice as it is. Treasure? Treasure, huh? What? Has he gotten out there right away? But you stuck around talking and look at us. It was really gross. But that was just... Just what? Raise would be obvious to tell her that was in the email, but I thought I was subconscious about it. Even if it was in the classroom, there was no excuse for that. Susan really could be harsh.
けどこれが評判にどう響くか。マサヤさん、来週の支持率調査は覚悟しておいた方がよくってよ。
To may affect understanding, Messiah-san. Prepare yourself for seeing next week's poll. Right.
ああ、生徒会がやるっていうもう結果って出てるの
Oh, so how's the results already?
ええ、どうぞ。
Yes, here. So here are the bags. This appeared to be the first Susan's teen event in Chief Period of Chiho. Messiah was stamped now. I still glanced at her eyes returned towards the sky. Susan, have you seen it already? Ah, there's also the proof survey. No, I have not. Mentioning about looking at the paper, he seemed to be deep in thought. John, you've been quiet all day. How's that, son? May I ask you something? What is it?
男子が女子の裸を見ると、一体どんな気持ちがするものなのでしょうか。
Wait, see, when this happens, this weird thing happened to them called, never mind. Huh?
裸じゃなかったじゃない。みんな下着をつけていて。
That doesn't change the thing. We were still in underwear.
ええ、それは言葉のあやでした。
What's figure of speech? How does it feel?
なんだか想像ができないんです。
I mean, I cannot begin to imagine it. But I guess that would follow.
私たちは一緒に着替えて、特になんとも思いません。
Yeah, we changed together. Anything in particular?
けれど、同じ状況になったとき、男子はきっと違うのだろうな。
Little boys usually put differently.
それで、どうなのでしょう。
So I was wondering how might that be? It's not me. I felt like my face was on fire. That's a difficult question to answer.
難しいのですか?
Is it? Well, it's a question about feelings. Feelings is difficult to describe, you know? Didn't accept that argument.
それもそうですね。
It's true, I suppose. They looked unsatisfied, though.
私も、うまくパンが焼き上がった時の感覚は、なかなか言い表すことができません。
Rachel was kind of putting that on a big of a successful loaf of bread.
そうだ。明日はまた、皆さんでお茶をいただきましょう。
So you see you again tomorrow.
ええ、せっかくだから、明日は美月ちゃんも呼んできてもらえるかしら。
Yes, all I do is receive my Mitsubi-san to join us.
はい。
Of course.
今日はどうしたのかしらね。
What reason come today?
紅バラ会の部屋にはいらっしゃいませんでしたが。
It's not very excited either. Past half hour chatting, then dispersed. Next time, more story.